Welcome to Networking Arizona with host Carol Blonder. You'll hear interviews with businesses located throughout the valley. Networking, it makes a difference.
So welcome to the show, everyone. We're going to be having a good time here because I got Santa Claus's son with me. I like to say that every time my guest comes on with me. This is Craig Morton. Craig, you own the Morton team. You're with Arizona and Associates Real Estate Group.
Yep.
And I want to talk to you because we just heard your ad. And one of the things that you're all about is being happy. Yes. I mean, your face shows it, the way that you work with people, and it even says you help happy people buy and sell homes.
Exactly.
So tell everybody a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background, and why you like to make so many people happy.
So I'm Craig Morton. I do own the Morton team at AZ and Associates Real Estate Group. My background is really started in construction. My dad built homes for 35 years. I went to school for energy efficient building and design. Just grew
it's in your
up.
Blood.
It's really in my blood. My mom's an architectural designer. Growing up, she was an architectural designer. She still is. But then my dad ended up passing away, and I got my general contractor's license. My mom actually took over, so she's building homes, and then I got into real estate, and I just absolutely love it.
So before you came on, we were talking a little about people with forbearances, and we're going to talk a little bit about this. There's a lot of people out there that we don't talk about foreclosures as much anymore.
Right.
We don't talk about the short sales and things like that as we did. What was that, like in 2008 or 10 or whenever that happened?
9, 10, 11,
Right. But people do.
Yes.
People have that still. And what you like to do is you like to offer 4 tickets. So that
2 people, 4 tickets.
2 people get 4 tickets to go to the Harkins Theatre because he wants to take the stress out of the distressed homeowner.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them. And we're going to talk about that today, and we're going to leave our lines open for everyone is going to get this. So call in here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, I'll get it out. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. So you got 2 people that are going to win it.
Yep. 4
tickets is what you're going to get. So, and please call in here. Call throughout the rest of the show. If it's you or someone that you know that might be suffering in this kind of a crazy market that we have right now, call in at 602-277-5369. So before you came on, you did talk a little bit about forbearance. So talk about that for a minute while I get my voice back.
All right. So first I'll explain what the forbearance was. And so it was a mortgage forbearance where during the COVID crisis, they allowed folks that owned homes to not pay their monthly mortgage payment. And they didn't it didn't hurt their credit. It didn't go, it didn't show as a late or anything like that. It basically just kind of stacks up. The kicker is it's supposed to just help if you need to miss a payment and then you can catch up. A lot of people got hurt worse than a lot of others, and
they waited more than one payment.
Right. And then it started stacking up, and there's folks out there that have, $20,000, $50,000 bills that basically popped up, or else their house is going to foreclose.
So this forbearance, what people think was going to help them, could have also kind of not helped them at the same time.
Could have.
Now, the story that you have is a guy who had that situation.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons. So we just helped somebody that was in a situation, and what happened was he was a past client. We helped him buy the home. He's an artist. He did a lot of shows. So during COVID, that stuff was all shut down, so he really wasn't making any money. So he went into the forbearance, ended up being $27,000 behind, and they told him he needed to catch up, or that was going into foreclosure. And he tried to make something work. He wasn't, sometimes you're able to refinance because you still have your job. You can still qualify. You can just refinance, take that out of the money that you owe out of equity, and do that. A lot of people that were really in a bad place, they don't have that ability because they haven't been making the money to qualify for the loan to do the refinance. So my client called me and he said, "Hey, I just got a letter that my house is in foreclosure." And it was at first it was really shocking because it's not the foreclosure thing is not a hot topic right now.
And plus, we thought that was gone.
Yeah, a lot of people just thought that was gone. So, so he calls and says, "I got a letter. My house is in foreclosure, and I think I need to sell it." And so then we had a good talk. We talked about why and all that kind of stuff because I was really floored. I didn't understand how somebody could be in foreclosure. I didn't.
But you also are the kind of person, you told me before you came on, you like to ask questions.
I do love to ask questions.
You want to get deep into it. You're not like, well, okay, let me help you. You want to find out what's going on first.
Well, because if you can know about the whole situation, then it's going to be able to help you actually help the person, not just fix a part of it, and then you end up, they land in a worse situation or something like that. So I am a huge question asker. So we get through all that, and then we figure out he's got over $150,000 in equity in his home, and all we really need to do is sell it. And then it preserves everything. Well, right now, you could be in this bad situation where your home is in foreclosure, but most people have so much money in equity and prices aren't dropping.
So let's say somebody did that. So with someone who has, let's say, been in their home for a long time now, but you have to help them through that because it's a process. It's
a huge process, emotionally biggest emotionally.
Right. Yeah. I think more so than anything. Yeah. And today they're not like doing cash for keys or anything like that. They're not nothing like that. No. But there's still a lot of people that are hurting, and you can come in and you can help them with their situation. Yeah. And that's why he wants to give 4 tickets to 2 people that are going to get to go to the Harkins Theatre because he wants to take the stress out of the distressed homeowner. You can call in here. And again, you might not be distressed. I'll play it this way because he wants to help anyone that owns a home.
Smile on people's face.
And he does that. You got it when you look at him and you see. And on Facebook, we're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. You can see that he looks like Santa Claus's son, and so you know that if he looks like that, he's got to look happy. Yeah. And you do. But you want to give these tickets to the people out there. If you're having issues with your home, selling it, if you don't know what the equity is and you want to talk to somebody you've been thinking about buying or selling, this is the man to talk to. He helps happy people buy and sell homes. And these tickets that everyone's going to get entered into win, our number here, 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm going to ask you a couple questions because I'm a question asker.
I like it.
And so a lot of people may not want to move, right?
Yes.
That was the easy solution. And yes, if you have to do it, you got to do what you got to do, right? But what happens if they don't want to? And can you still help them? Maybe trying to get a refi out or what?
Sometimes you can refinance. You could do home equity lines of credit and use that money towards it. Sometimes we can work with the banks and help you restructure the loan. That does happen.
I think a lot of people thought that this forbearance was either going to be just something they never had to pay back. Or that it was
got
like a
tacked
balloon
on
payment.
the end.
That's what I thought.
That's what I kept hearing from people is, it just gets tacked on the end. And I was like, that's not the way I read it. But hey, I hope you guys did your research.
Yeah.
And turns out a lot of people didn't. And it is what it is. It's not something to even, the client that called me, he was really embarrassed and he felt bad and didn't, it was a really, really big emotional decision for him to even call me, but it's really, the difference is you can hide from it. You can try to hide under your covers and not get your mail and not answer your phone, but at the end of the day, it is a very real thing.
And it is. And I'm so glad you brought that up because don't be embarrassed.
No, don't be embarrassed.
There's so many people that at that time we used to say everybody's in your same boat. Maybe you're not totally alone. I'm sure there's other people out there that are dealing with it because a lot of people got hurt. Check him out on his website. It is Happy People helping happy people buy and sell.com. You can also call him. His number is 623-910-6277. Hang tight. We're going to be back in just a second.
Knowing every client is different, Anna von Strassenberg, CPA, PLLC, prides herself by offering ethical, accurate, and professional guidance when it comes to accounting, tax, and consulting services like tax return preparation, tax projections, proactive tax planning, IRS representation, QuickBooks, Pro Advisors, and more. For more information or to schedule a free consultation, call 480-964-4030. That's 480-964-4030. Services available year-round. ArizonaCPAs.com.
At Arizona Infusion Center, we are committed to improving your overall wellness and health. Are you suffering from treatment-resistant depression, PTSD, OCD, adult ADHD, or chronic pain like fibromyalgia, neuropathic pain, and headaches? Arizona Infusion Center can help. Using the latest scientific breakthroughs in therapeutic infusion protocols, our experts can customize a treatment plan made just for you. Get back on the path to feeling better and stronger today. For more information, visit us at infusioncenteraZ.com or call 602-325-2020.
Hey, this is Howie.
Amy Javi. Bravo Insurance Agency offers financial and lifestyle protection for those you love from an agency you can trust.
Gain the financial lifestyle security you deserve.
Proudly serving individuals, families, veterans, and America's small business community since 1985.
For a free, no-obligation consultation, call us at 480-316-7862. That's 480-316-7862.
Like us on Facebook.
Tired of paying high hourly fees when you need a plumber? With Cobra Plumbing, you get the same great service as the other guys, but you pay by the job, not the hour. So if you have a residential plumbing issue, don't wait. Call Cobra Plumbing today. Plus, our work is guaranteed. So call us today for your free estimate. Call 602-663-8432. That's 602-663-8432. To see a list of our complete service offerings, go to cobraplumbing.net.
At FR Law Group, we approach the law from a business perspective because we share your business mindset. By representing hundreds of companies over decades, our firm has the business acumen necessary to help your company create a sound budget while avoiding the usual pitfalls. Get the benefit of our national level experience without the national level price tag. FR Law Group, the right team to have on your side. Call 602-566-7425 or visit frlawgroup.com.
Wow, everybody wants greater health, wealth, and happiness. We at Hypnotic One help everyone achieve that by eliminating your negative, unwanted, outdated habits and addictions in 1 to 7 days and include a lifetime warranty. Now's the time to take control or eliminate drugs, alcohol, smoking, weight gain, stress, and depression. We at Hypnotic One make changing fast, fun. Call now, 602-547-0446 for a free 1-hour consultation and motivational CD. It is priceless and life-changing.
So welcome back. We are talking with Craig Morton, and he wants to help happy people buy and sell homes. That's his website, helpinghappypeoplebuyandSellHomes.com. You can also call him. He does free consultations. He works valley-wide, and we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win. 2 people are going to get 4 tickets to the Harkins Theatre because he wants to take the stress out of the distressed homeowner. And I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for this. And I'm going to say this, too. You may not be completely distressed, but if you're looking to buy or sell a home, he's going to want to give you tickets. So call in here, get 602-277-5369, and toll-free it's 1-866-536-1100. We were talking at the break about people and how embarrassed they are about their situations.
Yeah. That's the kind of the worst part is it's just really a fact at this point. Like, we're in the situation we're in, so don't be embarrassed. Let's find a solution.
That's what you're all about.
Yeah.
And so you want to listen to their stories, and that's what I think that's what about you. You like to hear what's going on and find out and go a little deep on that.
Yeah.
But you are a solution-oriented person.
Definitely.
And so you will come up with any way you can to help that person out.
Absolutely.
And though I will say everybody has a story, and everybody falls in love with their homes.
I think that's the really the hardest part for people is, you have a history there, you raise your kids there, you've got married maybe in the backyard, or your kids got married, or dogs,
it's
and
too much.
all of this. There's lots of
memories,
and a lot of people have a tough time letting go to that. And that's when, in those situations when somebody just really, really wants to stay there, we're going to do everything we can to figure out how we can keep them there. But if not, at least we're in a time that there's a really, really, really high chance that they have equity in their home, and we can at least get them out of that bad situation, and so it doesn't get worse.
So when is the best time for them to call you?
As soon as possible.
Right.
Don't wait till the last minute. Like, we can stop foreclosures. We can pause auction dates. We can do all kinds of different things and work with banks to make adjustments and work with us, but we have to be proactive.
And a lot of people try and do things on their own. I don't think they should, because I think they get emotionally involved in it, and then they don't even know how to say, they don't know the lingo like you do.
Sure. Yeah, we do this every day. I mean, we talk with banks, lenders, title companies. I mean, we live, breathe, and eat it. So, if you have any questions, I got a call from another client yesterday, and that's why I decided I wanted to talk about this today. Is they said, hey, I saw a video that you did on Instagram and about forbearance, and my husband doesn't want to deal with it right now, but we're just delaying the inevitable. And that was the first things that she said to me, and I was like, holy cow, this is something that needs to be talked about, because if people wait too long, it's going to get bad, and people are just going to end up in bad situations that they really don't need to be in.
Well, they'll kick you out.
They will.
They will absolutely kick you out. And, no matter what, I also strongly suggest that you call Craig. He can help. That's what he wants to do, is make sure that he can help you in any way he can. His number direct, it's 623-910-6277. Check him out on his website. It's helpinghappypeoplebuyandselhomes.com. You can call in here, and he's giving 2 people are going to win 4 tickets to the Harkins Theatre, because he does want to take the stress out of the distressed homeowner. And I'm going to say this, though, too. I just have to, because I've been saying it every time I say that right now, it may not be that you're underwater, it may not be that you're in foreclosure, but you might be having a stressful time buying a home right now. Buying one can be extremely stressful right now. He wants to give you those tickets too.
Absolutely.
So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. And call in throughout the rest of the show. It's you or someone that you know, really, they deserve it.
Absolutely.
When you talk about these people and their stories, and they've been there for however, I'm going to tell you something. In those days, in the older days, right?
Sure.
You're saying that older days, and it was like just 2000. But in the old days, when even then, nobody knew what was going on. They really didn't know, and they were just kind of. A lot of people got thrown out of their homes. I'm finding that that's happening right and left now, because people don't know what to do. They don't know who to call, so they just let it go, and then they end up either in maybe even a really bad situation. Because another thing is finding a place to live.
Sure. On that note, we have, like, interest rates have risen,
whatever.
And but they're not out of control. I mean, they're in the mid 4s,
right? They're
low
still not
5.
like
I mean, these
7
are
or 8.
good interest rates.
No matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. I don't care what anybody says. A lot of us got used to the 2.5% interest rates, and that was fun and all, but that's not realistic, and it's really not good for our economy, anyways. Right. So this has done wonders, and we have so many people that are moving here because we have so many jobs and things like that, that our prices really haven't been affected. Homes are still selling really quickly, all of that, but they're sitting on the market for maybe a week, maybe a whole weekend. There's a few thousand more homes on the market now than there was a month ago.
So you're finding that you have a little bit more what we call inventory.
We have more inventory, so which is more choices for people. So when it was super wild and we had a half a month worth of inventory, that's scary. That makes it really scary to have to sell your house and buy another one, because what are your chances of finding another one that you really like, and that's going to fit your family and all that?
One of my friends had to go into an apartment for a while.
Sure.
But you can strategically work it out.
You can strategically work it out.
Yeah.
We can negotiate with the buyers, and if you're in a foreclosure situation or something like that, we'll just have to try to negotiate to get as much time as possible. But like I said, there's quite a few more homes on the market right now too, so that is a really, really good thing.
So call in here. 2 people are going to win 4 tickets to the Harkins Theatre because he wants to take the stress out of this distressed homeowner, even if you're just looking for one and it's a little stressful for you. Our number here, 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100, and I'm letting everyone call throughout the rest of the show for them. I was just going to say something. The story of what you told him, this guy who his house literally was going into went into foreclosure.
It was in foreclosure
already.
Yep.
So when you said that he had equity in his home, did he have enough equity where he could pay off what he needed to, but then maybe even have a little bit for himself?
He did.
I mean, because then that's kind of a nice story.
Yeah, and so that's really the big kicker is. So in this situation, and he's not much different than most people that are going to be in this situation. So this is very realistic for everybody. He walked away after paying everything off, all the fees, paying off his late fees for not paying the mortgage, paying back the lump sum, all of that, walked away with $150,000.
I could do that.
Yeah. So that gives you, and then you preserved your credit.
Right, and you
preserved everything,
and that
because
kind of
you're
money,
paying,
you could even put a down payment on another house,
and then
right?
you can downsize.
Can you? Let me ask you that, because a lot of people, and they don't have a foreclosure then on their market.
Correct.
I mean, on their credit.
Yeah.
So that means that they could possibly even buy another house if they wanted to.
Because once you pay back the forbearance money, it's
good.
paid off. It's good. It never hit your credit, and you're back up.
And
your
credit will be better.
It'll be better. It's a good thing. That's why I say it's really important. Like, as soon as possible, if you feel like this might be something that you're gonna, have to deal with, call now. Because if we get in front of this, and before you're actually going into foreclosure, and then they're hitting you with late payments and things like that, if we can get in front of this and make it all happen, you will there's a good chance that you have enough money for another down payment on a house.
Yeah,
and
maybe
we
a
can
downsize. And change
switch
is good.
it up. Change is good.
So call in here. He's going to give 2 people 4 tickets to the Harkins Theatre. There is stress in buying a home. If you're dealing with an issue in any way, talk to Craig. He's here to help. He is solution oriented, however you say that. But that is what you're all about, is trying to find out what's that person's situation. What can we do to help them, make them have a better day?
Yeah, a better day, a good experience,
helping
as easy
happy
as possible.
people buy and sell homes. And when you have a situation like that, when you're with Craig, you will feel comfortable. You'll be able to talk to him. No one's going to know anything. No one has to know.
Nope.
It's about getting all of those things taken care of and that monkey off your back.
Exactly.
What are your final words for today? Don't you love when I do that to you?
I help happy people buy and sell homes.
So call in here. We've got two people who are going to get 4 tickets to the Harkins Theatre. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Check him out on his website. He's just the nicest guy, and he does want to help everyone he can out there. Helping happy people buy and sell homes.com, or 623-910-6277, or call in here, get the tickets, and he'll talk to you. 602-277-5369.